Adam Sessler's a man. Skip it up and that up. Ah, Adam Sessler. He is known for having Twitter meltdowns that will out-meltdown anybody. I've had some minor Twitter meltdowns, and even at my most troll-feeding moments in my career, I have not even come close to Adam Sessler on an average day. Sorry, Adam. Like, social media is not good for you, and that's not me saying it to be cruel or trying to make a joke. You don't handle it well. So we know what happened with G4. I made a video on it talking about the whole story. They tried to revamp it. They hoped that nostalgia would make people watch, but it just had a bunch of mediocre crap. There was a lot of virtue signaling. Anyone remember Frosk? And then we found out from Miss Click during the audition process, they were building the G4 from the ground up on cancel culture. I hate using that word. I hate cancel culture because it's a grift word, but here it was true. They literally asked Miss Click, if there was a superhero that you would want canceled, who would it be? How much more cancel culture can you get than that? Well, anyway, G4, the reboot, wasn't even around for a year. I always hold to the fact that I don't think it was Frost's rant that took it down. It didn't help. But their content was just mediocre. It was meh stuff that a YouTuber with an iPhone can outdo. You know, there was nothing there that was special. It was the same vanilla content from a bygone era back in 2004 when the only option you had was something like G4. Those days are gone, and people have moved on to YouTube's greener pastures, or TikTok, or Twitch, or whatever. You get my point. Well, since G4 is no more, shocking, I thought Amaroth's breasts would have helped out.
Wow! She knows her balls. That's right. She really does know her balls.
But when Amaroth's breasts and trying to flip G4 a 180 to cater to men that want to see breasts, I'm saying breasts a lot in this video, when they realized that wasn't going to work, that was it. They pulled the plug. And now Adam Sessler is free from the shackles of the gaming community. And of course, he stereotypes the gaming community that everyone is a basement-dwelling turd. And RGT85 did not like that. He called him out, and they had a battle, and it was enjoyable. And then we're just going to go to Adam Sessler's Twitter after this because it didn't stop with RGT. This is just the beginning. Are you ready? So someone wrote to Adam Sessler, why do they all think you personally ran G4 and made all the financial decisions? And he wrote, I have a theory on this. It's because gamers are small manhood, synaptically challenged social scabies. I understand what you said there, Adam. I actually have a fairly expansive vocabulary, but I know what you're trying to do. Well, whenever someone tries to use words to show their intellectual superiority, they're insecure. Full stop. That's it. That's the statement. And RGT85 wrote back, which if I saw this, I would have wrote back too. I have a theory on this. Adam Sessler is a clown. Adam, yeah, you're lumping in the entire community. I have to agree with RGT85 here. Not everyone. I am a man with 3 kids. I run a business. I'm not just using me. You are taking the vocal Cheetos and taint smelling minority who say anti-Semitic things to you and racist stuff and making it like the whole community is like that. I actually don't like the word gamer. It's a hobby. It's like when people watch TV. Are they TVers? Are they TV goers? Like, why does there need to be a word with gaming? Just, I play games. I'm not a goddamn gamer. I play games. I don't understand why there has to be a label. It's annoying. Adam Sessler replies back to RGT85. Cool theory, bro. I'll take it under consideration while I'm explaining why gamers are the public lice of society. Maybe I'll wear a red nose. I hope you have like 7 zeros in the bank account, Adam, because if I don't know who's going to hire you after that. Maybe you are independently wealthy. Maybe the years of doing television lined your pockets well. I hope so, because if they didn't, You need to see if UPS is hiring, but let's continue. So RGT85 writes back, so you're calling yourself a micro public lice and are self-projecting, or are you not a gamer anymore? Just checking here, champ. That was a good rebuttal. Just you and yours. Never was a gamer myself. Don't overthink this, bucko. So, Adam, what are you trying to say? That everyone who considers themselves a gamer is like the basement dwellers who tweet at you? Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying. I guess he's going scorched earth because I'm sure he's salty that G4 failed. I'm sure that makes him look bad that he went back to a network that didn't even last a year. I'm sure there's salt there. I'm also sure they gave him a sign-on bonus that he got to keep. I wonder how much that sign-on bonus was. But do I think he's angry that the industry looks at him differently now? Mostly due to his own fault? Absolutely. I'm sure it does. And he wants to seem like he is superior to the audience that he actually used to make videos and shows for. Again, Adam, use the brain. Not everyone's like the people that are saying this nasty crap to you. That is the minimal percentage of people that pick up controllers and play games. And you're lumping in the whole gaming community into that. You're done. You can never work in the gaming industry again. You and Tommy Tellerico should just become roommates and be like, hey, we're washed up people in the gaming industry. Because Tommy Tellerico, after the H-Bomber guy video, he ain't coming back. He's not coming back. He's off selling his stolen SNES dev kit to try to keep things afloat. Maybe his cousin Steven Tyler will let him borrow some money, but let's continue. And RGT85 replies back with, you worked in the gaming industry for 20 years but didn't play games? So you're either a fraud or a liar. Which are we going to pick here? I think RGT85 kind of missed it. He was saying that, oh, I play games, but I'm not like those gamers, which even people who are, I hate the word, gamers aren't like those gamers. Adam, let's continue. And Adam makes sure that we know that he actually picks up a controller by saying, never said I didn't play games. I'm replaying Jedi Fallen Order right now. Seriously, don't strain yourself putting this together. Semantics isn't good YouTube material. When it comes to you, it is. RGT85 replies with, strain? None whatsoever. I'm just trying to figure out what puts you in a category that plays games but isn't a gamer. Because the math ain't mathing. Which, dude, it's because he wants to seem like a step above everyone else in the community. And he takes these weirdos that are a minority. I know I'm repeating myself. And he tries to make it like that's what... Because he can't handle... He reminds me of like 2016 me. And sometimes I go back and forth with people now. I'll admit it. But never to this level anymore. Or never to that level. Like... social media and Adam Sessler mixed together like oil and water. It's just, he's not meant to handle it. And I've noticed this with a lot of legacy media people who were in the industry before there was social media. They're used to being insulated and in a bubble, and they're not used to the constant interaction where you have to deal with terrible people as well. So they fold like a deck of cards when they go on social media. Not to Adam's level, but I've seen it before too. I always bring up Howard Stern renewed his contract, and one person, Gary Delibati, said one person said one negative thing about him on Facebook, and he yelled at Gary Delibati for doing that. Hi Howard, welcome to my daily. It's much different than what you do. And Adam Sessler replies with, bro, that sounds more like a you problem. I know who I am. So know who you are and stop having these 24-hour Twitter battles. You don't seem like you're well, Adam. Why are you even getting into this pissing match? As a person who has gotten into pissing matches before, not to this level, what are you doing? Why is this even a thing? If you're independently wealthy, if you hate the gaming community, if you think it's the public lice, I think you said, then just leave them alone. Go play Jedi Fallen Order, comb your beard, and relax. And RGT85 wrote back, I think he's married, though, RGT85. I'm pretty positive of that. A bitter, deranged, and lonely 49-year-old gamer, quote unquote. I hope you find some peace in your life because obviously there is something really wrong right now with you. I'll pray for you. Adam Sessler blocked him, and RGT85 said praying for him. And Adam Sessler, I'm not going through these in order because like this is like a fever dream or nose candy or alcohol dream, or he's off his meds kind of interactions that he's having on Twitter. He wrote, "There's nothing like the smell of gamers desperate to be protected. Class in the morning." Then he wrote back, "How's G4?" Someone wrote to him, "How's G4 working out for you?" He wrote, "Just fine. How's obscurity these days?" You are saying that? Dude, you haven't been relevant since like 2005. Maybe whenever X-Play ended the original time, and even then your influence was waning. So that was kind of an arrogant thing to say, and you lacked self-awareness. But let's continue. And this person has a valid point here. Yes, you should, because it's the same as labeling people by the color of their skin. You generalize the community of people for a few bad apples, 100% true, and most of those people were trolling. It's the main reason games suck, with lack of creativity. And he replies back with, it was like just a deflection. It makes no sense because he knows that's a valid point. What does that smell like? Raisins forgotten on the vine? Your wife needs to pretend this is your phone, Adam, and pretend this is your hand. Okay, she needs to take it out of your hand, and you need to like just go play Jedi Fallen Order. Take a nap, do something. And he just continues on for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. Oh my God. Yeah, people knew this. This was another portion of why G4 failed. Adam showed he let his mask slip way before, I mean, after the original G4 went under, and in between the reboot of G4. He's been doing, Adam Sessler has not been looked at the same since G4 shut down the first time. People realized what he was about. People saw the Twitter spats he got into. People heard the things that he said, and they were like, nah, man, it's not Adam from 2004. I'm good. I mean, really, if you think about it, there was Kevin Pereira, there was Adam Sessler. Was there anybody else from the original cast? Like, did you really? No one that I could remember. So obviously it wouldn't be a reason to draw people in. Did you really think that Kevin Pereira and Adam Sessler, especially how he was known even before all this, was going to draw people in to watch G4? No way, man. People don't like Adam Sessler anymore. I wonder why. And Adam, I'm saying this not even from a cruel perspective. You need to get offline. And as a person who has seeked psychological help myself, you need more. I saw your interview with David Jaffe. I know you're going through some stuff, but obviously you're not doing well. And these tweets show that. And you generalizing the entire community when it's only a small portion, quite frankly, just makes you seem like a dick. And honestly, after all these tirades, I hope you are independently wealthy, because no one's hiring you ever again. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.